Hi, welcome to our web shop series on networking. My name is Colin Liebtag, and I'm a career development specialist here at Rutgers University. Today, we're going to be talking about networking. I'm sure you've heard the phrase before, it's not what you know, but who you know. But remember, it's also who knows you. This is a philosophy at the very heart of networking. We'll discuss what is networking, why should you network, and how do you network? Let's begin with what networking is. Networking is getting to know people who can help you further your career goals, aspirations, and ambitions. Networking isn't simply asking someone for a job. You want to develop mutually beneficial relationships, show that you have value to give as well. It's not just about taking, but rather you can contribute something to the relationship that the other will find meaningful too. Something else to remember about networking is that it actually is conducted both in person and online. So why should you network? One of the main benefits of networking is tapping into the hidden job market. Think of it like the Titanic. They were cruising along, everything was fine in the open ocean. All of a sudden they come across this iceberg, so they're going to go around it. However, most of the iceberg was underneath the ocean and they didn't see it. That 20% that they saw on top, that represents what you're typically seeing online for job postings through big boards like Monster and Indeed. However, tapping into the 80% underneath is crucial. That's where most job opportunities and internships will come from. This gives you a chance to tap into your network for those opportunities. It gives you an insider's edge, helps to ease the interviewing process. They're interviewing a known commodity, which is you, someone that they've been working on establishing a relationship with and that you've been putting the effort into connecting with them as well. Networking also provides the opportunity for professional development. You're staying current on industry trends, marketplace analysis, and connecting with professionals in your given field of work. Networking is also an opportunity to find a mentor. This can be particularly valuable for students when you're navigating the world of work for the first time. Now that we've covered the what and why of networking, let's look at some tips on how to network. So who do you network with? Everyone. You never know who knows who. It could be your mother, your father, your aunt, your uncle, your best friend, the student sitting next to you in class, your colleague from an internship, part-time or full-time job that you've had, your barber, your beautician. You never know who knows who. Another opportunity comes through student organizations, various on-campus clubs and activities. A really valuable resource for students are professors. Professors either are currently still in the world of work and teaching, or they were in the world of work at one time. They still have their professional network. That's an invaluable resource for you to now connect with through them. Another extremely valuable resource is Student Alumni Career Connections. This is a database of alumni who've agreed to be contacted by current students like yourself with questions about academic majors or particular fields of interest. You can access the Student Alumni Career Connection database through Career Night. This gives you an opportunity to start with an informational interview. Again, you're not asking for the job, but rather trying to find out things about the field that might interest you, some challenges you might encounter, educational opportunities you might want to take advantage of, and getting all those questions that you have about a job or a career path answered by someone who's currently in that world of work. At the end of your informational interview, always remember to thank the individual that you're interviewing. Manners are key. You can also ask them who else they'd recommend that you speak with. This is a chance to now grow your network even more. When it comes to networking online, remember to use social media to connect with the vast numbers of individuals in your given field. One key is to always remember responsible social media usage. Remember to always use social media responsibly. This includes professional photos and content, as well as developing a consistent message across your various social media platforms. Remember, this is your opportunity to develop both your personal and your professional brand. This also gives you the opportunity to access human resource departments, current and former employees, recruiters, and to connect with those who are going to make your job search easier. One online source you may consider is LinkedIn, a professional networking site. Through LinkedIn, you can connect with those HR departments, former and current colleagues, and make connections with them. One thing to remember though, be participatory. Connect with them not just through job searches, but also by participating in forums and discussions and commenting on their current activities. Remember though, recruiters are also going to be checking up on you, so always maintain that level of professionalism on and offline. A few more resources you might consider would be Twitter, Google, and Facebook. Through these platforms, you can tailor your job searches and have specific types of jobs come to you. You can also connect with specific targets, whether it's a company or an employee that you may be interviewing with. You can also use this to help you build your professional associations and research other opportunities for networking. One very valuable resource to remember that you have at your fingertips are the University Career Services workshops that we offer. These include professional branding and LinkedIn 101. In terms of networking in person, where would you do that? Everywhere! Remember, you want to network with everyone. On campus, this opportunity may come through membership in student organizations, clubs, and activities, and certainly participating in professors' office hours. Remember, as a student, you have the opportunity to join many professional associations at the student membership level in order to attend professional conferences. And there's always University Career Services networking events. Remember, you can register for those on Career Night. Now let's discuss some networking tools, preparation, and tips. One of the best ways to start with your networking is to brainstorm. Think about your relevant experiences, skills, abilities, interests, how your personality relates to your world of work. You can use these materials to help you develop an elevator pitch or a 60-second commercial. Remember, when developing your elevator pitch, there are 4 main components to include. The first, start where you are. You're a student. Begin with your education. What are you majoring in? What are you studying? What do you find interesting about it? How did you get involved? What about your academic minor or maybe areas of specialization? Secondly, your experience. Internships, part-time, full-time work, and remember, transferable skills count as well. Third, from all these experiences, both academic and professional, what have you gained in terms of skills, experiences, and strengths and abilities that now you're going to be willing to contribute to a new organization? Lastly, remember to tie all these things in together and say how it relates to the current position that you're going for and where you would like to go in the future. Don't forget, practice, practice, practice. It may sound silly, but even if you're practicing with yourself in the mirror, you can see your speech patterns. If you're saying a lot, you can look at your hand gestures. You can be your own critic in this sense. Another way to help distinguish you from the crowd is through developing business cards. This is a form to blend your professionalism with a little bit of self-expression. You're developing your personal and professional brand. Don't forget to include your name, contact information, your top 3 skills, if you have a website or your LinkedIn profile, and either your major or maybe your title at your current position. And don't forget about etiquette. Think back to kindergarten. We learned the basics. Greet everybody with a smile, a nice firm handshake, be pleasant to everyone. The little things will go very far. Here's some final tips to get you going on your networking journey. It's okay to get comfortable with the idea of being uncomfortable. This may include going to career fairs, talking to large groups of people, working on your public speaking skills, practicing your 60-second commercial, and talking with professional recruiters and HR managers. Remember to set goals for yourself. This could include how many individuals you'll contact this week from Student Alumni Career Connections, or how many networking events you'll attend on campus in a given semester. Lastly, simply be yourself. You're the one with the skills, the experiences, the abilities, and the strengths that people are looking to connect with. So go confidently in that direction. Thank you for joining us for our web shop series. For more information on this topic and many others, visit careers.rutgers.edu.